يا حسين 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 يا حسين.
السلام على الحسين وعلى علي بن الحسين وعلى أولاد الحسين وعلى أصحاب الحسين. Assalamu alaikum. Arabs in the pre-Islamic days had slaves as a source of livelihood and a source of labor. To the elite, the number of slaves in the household was a symbol of status. The more slaves one had, the higher the status. Even though the Imams alayhim and the Prophet, peace be upon him, bought slaves, they treated the slaves with respect. They never treated them with harshness or beat them or hurt them in any way. The Imams and the Prophet would teach them and train them and later set them free. In order for a slave to be a free person, the slave needed the skills and education to be able to live on their own. Even when the slaves were set free, many stayed with the Prophet and the Imams because it was an honor to serve them. They loved them. Slavery was such a vital part of society during Imam Hussein's time. Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, spoke out against slavery, as did Imam Ali alayhi salam, Imam Hassan alayhi salam, Imam Hussain alayhi salam, the rest of the Imams thereafter. They could not get rid of slavery immediately. This was something that was intertwined in their society. Munjeh's mother was a slave who was bought by Imam Hussain alayhi salam. She later married Sahm, who was Munjeh's father. Imam Hussain gave Munjeh to Imam Sajjad alayhi salam. As the time came close to Ashura, Imam Hussain took his family and supporters from Medina to Mecca. Munjeh and his mother accompanied Imam Hussein's caravan. During the Battle of Karbala, Munjeh was martyred by Hassan ibn Bakr al-Hazni. Munjeh is buried among the martyrs of Karbala. The message of Imam Hussain alayhi salam has been engraved in me my whole life. As I continue to do special traditions in his honor, I pass those traditions and lessons to my own children. Just as I have been humbled and honored to be a part of Imam Hussein's family, I too want my children to feel honor and continue to spread that honor to their future generations. Society today can learn from Imam Hussein's message. There are so many lessons to learn from, but the key lesson is social justice. Imam Hussain alayhi salam was always kind and gentle to everyone, including his enemies. But the injustice was instilled in Yazid's army and his followers. Finally, I know my contribution to the calling of Imam Hussain to educate as many youths as possible, allowing them to be proud of such a legacy. I hold yearly girls' gatherings at my house for Imam Hussain and his family. The girls run the program with Quran, Islamic speeches, poetry, and lamentation. Thank you. Wassalamu alaikum.